Hi Vishal, you are saying something? You are not audible.
Hello everyone. No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just waiting for the time. We still have few minutes left. So I'm waiting for 3 minutes. I shared my screen and we are just waiting for 3 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining the class. Let me start. I'm waiting for 30 more seconds because I think people will come in between, so it may get disturbed. So waiting for 30 more seconds, then we'll start. So very good morning for people in US, and then good evening for the people in India. So I hope you are all able to hear me properly, everyone. Can you please confirm us, anyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. We're just waiting for 30 more seconds. Let's people should come because it will be disturbing between 30 more seconds. That's it.
Good morning, everyone. Good evening to those that are in India. Um, it's wonderful to have Vishal once more.
Thank you, Arun sir, for joining the class.
Good morning, everyone.
Vishal, I'll take a couple minutes to say something about you, which I've thought in my mind, and then we can get started once more people join in. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 sec. We have so many good people joining us. Wow, amazing, good energy. Amazing, good energy. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're ready for an exciting session today. How many of you are excited? Yes.
Yeah, yes.
I'm hearing only one voice. It seems like
Yeah.
pretty dull audience. There are so many 60 plus people.
So we all are excited.
I want to hear some noise in the room. Noise. Come on. Noise. You can say woo, yay.
Arun sir is full excited.
You know,
We are excited.
so guys, we
Thanks a
want to
lot.
see some energy. This is a brilliant session starting, and I'm so happy that Vishal is doing it. We have to remember that you are not here for just another lecture. You are here for a power. You're developing skills. You will have inspiration from someone who has trained thousands of developers, because this is the way you can unlock your true potential. Usually when Vishal and I have been in seminars where he's been in US. For majority of you who do not know, he speaks at various conferences, and usually I introduce him. At times I've been with him, not every one of them, but he's a force in the world of databases. He's a creator of the superhero. I call it the superhero movement. It's a program that has helped beginners land. Are we live, Vishal?
Yes, sir. Yes, we are live.
Oh, interesting. Cool. That so many people can join us. Vishal is a creator of SQL Superhero Movement. I was saying is a program that has helped beginners land their first job. In many cases, people who did not have a good career, they got their first job, first careers. People who came from a smaller town. Some of us are privileged to be in the US. Some of them are privileged to be in India in the metros. But Vishal has been able to help seasoned pros or beginners. Uh, People have cracked jobs at Fortune 500 companies also. So whether you are optimizing your performance or learning, some queries with Vishal, or you're learning how to utilize Oracle, the modern data stack, he's pretty much done it all. Today, he's here to show how to turn SQL into your strongest career weapon. Again, for those of you, majority of you know Vishal. For many of you who do not know Vishal, the topic of today's session is superhero batch. The reason we call it a superhero, we are really creating superheroes here. And trust me, this is not about general theory, it's real world magic. He has been in the trenches, he has solved production nightmares, and he has guided thousands through it. So, my best advice to you guys is, you know, uh, listen to him, what he has to say. And if you have any distractions, a dog barking or some friend speaking or some noise in the room, you want to get rid of all those distractions and get ready to enter the world of SQL with Vishal. How to become a superhero with Vishal. So once again, before I hand over to Vishal to begin the session, let's give him a loud round of applause for the one and only Vishal.
Thank you,
I
Arun
want
sir.
I
Thank
want to
you
hear
for your energy.
I want to hear the energy and the noise one more time, guys. Come on. I want to hear yay. I want to see some emojis on the screen, so that Vishal feels that he's speaking to people who are live, not dead people.
Woo! Thank you. Thank you, Arun sir, for all these words. So,
All
guys,
right,
Arun
over
sir
to you,
is really
Vishal. Over to
energetic.
Vishal. I was myself very excited and energized, Vishal. So over to you now.
Thank you. Thank you, Arun sir. So, thank you guys for joining the class. Okay, so this is our B29 batch. And I wrote some agenda before starting the class today. If you guys see my screen, our agenda is first, who am I, and COE. I'm not taking more than 10 to 15 minutes to explain all these 4 or 5 points. And after that 15 minutes, we are starting the session. There's no demo. Listen it here, there is no demo class. We are starting the session today, right now. After every session, there are few people raise hand. Avinash, just give us few minutes. Let the session will start. I will definitely get a chance to each and everyone to ask the question. So for a time being, I'm making you lower, but yes, I will give a chance for sure. Okay, Avinash, is it good?
Yes, yes, no issue.
Thank
By
you.
mistakenly, I pressed that, and no issue. There is no questions from my
No
side.
problem.
Yeah, so
So
guys,
first of
let Vishal speak, and in between, he will pause in between whenever he feels like, and then he will give everybody a chance to ask questions. So, the best way to ask questions is to raise your hand, but please make sure that you're all mute and there's no noise in the background because the session is also being recorded, right? Thank you.
thank you so much. So my recording, thank you, sir, for saying recorded. I forgot to recording. I started recording. Yeah. So thank you. The first of all, our agenda start today is, who am I and what exactly it is the COE. That is the first question I tell you. Right. COE is basically led by Arun, sir. Is basically mean of center of excellence. It's not only related to the particular one thing, the database, or you can say the only the SQL Superhero program. If I talk about COE, because I'm also coming under the umbrella of COE. COE means Center of Excellence, where we are trying to help you for each and every scenario of your career growth, whatever you are looking for. It is maybe from maybe learning perspective. It is maybe from your your career guidance perspective. It may be for what next, that perspective. Or suppose you stuck somewhere, you need some help in some referral or whatever, is all perspective. The second thing, COE is not charging anything for this, first of all. So join COE, ask your friend to join the group of COE. We are not charging a single money for it, first of all. Right? So don't worry about it. Right? Second question, who am I? So my name is Vishal. Most of you are already in my WhatsApp group. You knew about me, that I'm in IT from last more than 20 years, and I'm trying to help people learn from database technology, that what exactly SQL, PL SQL, performance tuning, and how to crack technical interviews. So whole motto of my class is that we have to make ourselves in such a way so that when we go and face the interview, we are able to crack it. That is the only thing. The reason is, see, YouTube your best friend. There is no doubt. Whatever chapter either I am going to teach or anybody going to teach, everything is available on the YouTube. But when you learn from any mentor, anybody, mentor will give you a guidance, a path, that how to achieve your goal, a discipline that you have to come to class, try to learn, one-to-one interactive session, so that we can discuss the things between me, you, and whoever the people in the class is. And our class is here. We are running 4 days in a week. 2 days we are going to weekend session, Saturday and Sunday. 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, 90 minutes on Saturday, 90 minutes on Sunday. 1 hour class going on Tuesday morning, India time, Thursday morning, India time, 7 to 8 a.m. India. That is 1 hour, 1 hour class will be going. So total 5 hours class in a week. For people in US, Saturday and Sunday morning, 7:30 to 9 a.m. For people in India, it will be Saturday and Sunday evening, 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 90 minutes. For people in India, again, Tuesday and Thursday morning, 7 to 8, 7 to 8. And for US, it will be 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, EST, if I'm talking about Monday night and Wednesday night. So that is the total 4 day session will go. We are taking 5 hours. I'm not taking very long session because I think a long session can maybe distract you from so many topics. So I just take 90 minute maximum sessions. That is what I'm telling you how the session will go. This is my 29th batch, guys. And I have thousands of selection we did, not only for database selections, from all the selection we're talking about in many other technologies that we are running under COE, people are getting selected because you have to help yourself here. The reason is, does not matter how good I am going to teach or anybody going to teach. You are only learn if you want to learn. Simple thing. So you have to put your effort for learning. We are here to help you one to one whenever you need anything. Second, the third point is, this is how what the brochure I sent everyone. We are going to go these topics one by one. You know about me. I already told you that what exactly I am, what I am doing. If you want, you all can follow me on LinkedIn. If you go to my profile, you can go and follow me on the LinkedIn as well. In our groups, if you join the WhatsApp groups, we are discussing everyday question of the day. There is no good morning message in any of my group. The people who are in my group, they know that there is no good morning message. You all can ask question, and we are asking questions to all of you, helping you with the answers you are asking each and every day. That is the one thing we are doing. We are going, why we need SQL? First of all, if you come into the data field, you need your SQL must be very strong. SQL is not only SQL, it's for database concepts as well. We are learning from the database concept. In our session, we are starting. Let me open one more thing here.
I wanted to add one thing, Vishal.
Mhm.
So what I have noticed and what I know from experience in last, I'm 52 years old, so I've seen a lot of technologies come and go. SQL has stayed for more than 70 years, right? Now, SQL is needed for whether you are a data analyst, whether you're a financial analyst, whether you're a SQL database developer, whether you are a data scientist or data engineer. Basics is SQL has become the very basic foundation wherever you want to go.
Yes, SQL you need it, and other than SQL, the main important before SQL I can say is the database concepts. That is a very important. Most of the people just like you guys join here, they joining my class and they say that Vishal sir, I just want to learn performance tuning, or maybe I want to learn procedures, or maybe exception handling, maybe few topics in their mind. The one mistake what we are doing in the project is in the interview preparation is we are focusing on one particular topic. 30% of your question in each and every interview, 30% question does not matter your experience level. That all question coming from the basic concept of the database. 30% questions. And if your basic concept of any one question is getting wrong, that is 0 or 1. It means you are not getting selected. Does not matter. The interviewer will spend here next 20-25 minutes with you in the interview, but he already decided that he is not going to select because your basic concept is wrong. It is okay that if you are not able to answer mutating errors, it is okay if you're not able to answer one exception handling question, it is okay if you're not able to write a cursor code, but it is not okay if you're not able to answer a single database concept questions. All the scenario based questions is only coming only and only based on database basic concepts. All scenario based question. If you have, the main thing of learning is, if you have to learn about database concepts, right, first try to learn what the question asks, what exactly interviewer ask here. From that topic, if you go to the, suppose the question is related, is scenario based question is coming in the interview, that is related to, I have a table, my table contains 100 million of data. So when this question comes or interviewer say you, it automatically comes in your mind here that this question is related to a use value of the data, something is going to ask. Now what topic he touch, suppose his scenario based question touch performance, or his scenario based question touch keys, his scenario based question touch referential integrity, just go to the base concept. If your concept is okay, you are able to answer each and every question. So our first session to 7 session, session number 1 to 7, session number 7, we are going to discuss the base concept. Does not matter experience is 1 year or 15 year. I am considering that you don't know anything. From there we are going to start. After each class, you guys are getting notes. Notes are like this. If you can see my, suppose I'm writing B28, my B28 batch going on. So this is each and every class. Suppose this is class number 55. Each and every class when we discuss, for example, suppose I'm discussing about, take an example, suppose bulk collect. So when I discuss about bulk collect, you are getting the notes like this. Other than my notes, you don't need anything to learn. My notes are there. They are able to crack each and every interview. There are thousands of people got selected, but you have to put your effort. Whatever, my notes are not question answer, not a PDF. Whatever class we are discussing, I'm taking the print screen. Here you may find in my language there may be grammatical mistake, you may find little bit of spelling mistakes, but the concept whatever we're discussing in the class, I'm going to discuss each and everything, copy paste each and everything, and write my lines whatever I want. Any topic I can discuss each and any topic. So I'm talking you'll define exceptions, I'm discussing exceptions, I'm telling you what is happening here, what is defined, what is raised, what is handled. I'm write an example, discuss the example, explain the example. This is what the live session. I take the print screen for each and every live session. how the error is coming, what exactly the error means, what is happening, each and every topic, whatever we are discussing, it will come into the class. My examples are coming as a scenario-based question in your interview. Your each and every interview contains that scenario-based question what we are discussing. Our class is going to discuss from start, from scratch to end.
One
One
thing, one thing that I thought that I would add is, you know, I have been observing Vishal's sessions for a long time, uh, and I noticed that the kind of questions he's giving, whether they're basic, mid-level, or advanced questions, those are not typical questions that you get from YouTube or Telegram or elsewhere, because those questions are real interview questions, because thousands of his students are appearing for interviews every day for different kind of positions, and they come back and always share those questions with Vishal, and then Vishal is able to discuss those questions in the classes, live classes. So that's where it adds maximum value, because the questions sometimes you get on Telegram or YouTube, nobody is going to ask you what is SQL, what is DDL, what is this. These simple, straightforward questions are no longer asked. Also, some people say, "Oh, sir, I will just follow lead code or data lemur. I'll go and do hacker rank. I'll be top rated hacker rank person." Please understand that most of the interviews, first of all, like Vishal said, focus on the fundamentals. If you are losing in your fundamentals, they will not entertain you in the next step, regardless of whatever you say. If you if you are if you if you if you don't know how to solve left join, right join, those kind of stuff, you will end up saying basic. You'll end up saying the same thing in a very basic way. So please appreciate the very fact that the questions are live questions from live interviews and candidates. And Vishal is so excited about it always that, let's say, one candidate finishes the interview. He contacts Vishal, and Vishal will forward it in a minute, and not only he forwards it, he will discuss it in the class so that everybody understands what the new patterns are. That is the utmost inspiring thing about him.
Thank you, Arun sir. So that is what is happening in our all WhatsApp groups. So you guys should join WhatsApp groups. If anyone not joined yet, duplicate entry not allowed. If you already joined, don't ask for any other group. In any one of group you are there, that's okay. You don't have to ask for any other group. All groups are almost same. Okay. The next thing is that how we are going to help. We are going to help you, just Arun sir said, if your base concept is not clear. For example, you go for performance tuning. And first of all, most people are doing the mistake. They maximum speak 2 minutes. Sir, I will create index. If you open, and if I go here and open performance tuning, what people are printing on LinkedIn, they just copy paste from somewhere, from some Google or maybe some chat GPT or whatever. As soon as you are saying in the interview, sir, I will create index, in the same moment of time you got rejected. Listen it guys, to be very clear. For performance tuning answer, if you are giving the answer in the interview that I am create an index and I will solve the problem of performance tuning, you got rejected at the same moment of time. We are going to teach you the last point I'm discussing here before starting the session, how we help. So we are helping you how to answer, what to answer for a particular question, what to answer, that is written on Google, written on chat GPT, written on multiple PDF or websites. How to answer, that matters for getting you got selected, guys. So you have to learn how to answer, not what to answer. The answer you are giving indexes. See, think about it. Suppose somebody can ask in interview, so you are working in a production environment, I'm working in a job, and my job is stuck. Still yesterday my job was working perfectly fine. This is the question almost everybody face. Tell me yes or no. My procedure or my package or my code or my job is running perfectly fine till yesterday, but since yesterday it is not working fine. What is your approach? Tell me how many of you face this question in the interview. Say yes or no, please explain.
Yes, sir. Same question.
Yes, sir. Yes.
This question comes, anybody else who can say? You are 90 people joining here, at least 70 people
Yes,
join
sir.
on YouTube. So tell me yes or no. You face this
Yes,
question,
yes, agree. Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So what do you think if you say him, sir, I will create index? So that developer was not stupid who actually wrote that code previously. and the code was passed through QA, the code passed to staging, and then the code go to production. So what do you think? The developer was not created that index? So if you see this answer at the time of interview, sir, I will create index, it means you are actually showing to the interviewer that, sir, I never worked on it. I prepared from Google that I will create an index and my problem will solve. That is the one mistake you are doing at the time of interview. So learn real-time scenario. So in our session, we are learning real-time scenarios. For example, people are asking joins. What are joins? Everybody start answering, sir. Left join, right join. Left join and right join. First of all, there is no such join. There is only outer join. Outer join further divided to three parts: left outer, right outer, full outer. And whenever you give answer, take an example. Don't give definitions. Interviewer not asking you definition of joins. If he asks what is joins, what we are expecting in the interview, that you can tell to me at the time of interview, sir, suppose there are two data set A and B. A contains 1, 2, 3, B contains 2, 3, 4. Then inner join, which means exact match, it will give you 2, 2, 3, 3. Left join means all data from left hand side and only matching from right hand side. So my left give you 1, 2, 3, null 2, 3. That is how interviewer expect you to answer. And the whole game of interview is what? Interview whole game is maximum 60 minutes. If you guys watch, okay, how many of you watch that movie Chak De India? Tell me, how many of you watch that movie Chak De India? Yes, yes or no?
Yeah,
How
yes,
many
we
of
watch.
you watch that movie Chak De India? Almost everybody, right? Yes, almost everybody watched that movie Chak De India. And if you haven't watched, please go and watch, definitely. Yes. In Chak De India movie, if you saw that movie, the coach Kabir Khan gave a dialogue to everyone in the class, right? The last 70 minutes. If you play the best 70 minutes of hockey, nobody will defeat you. And that dialogue is so inspiring. If you think about it, interview is just 50 minutes or 60 minutes. First 5 minutes, tell me about yourself. Last 5 minutes, interview will give you answer. Ask me question. The 50 minutes are there and you have to play the game for 50 minutes. Your whole motto is how to kill the time. Interviewer is not came here for you as on a date. He's not come on a coffee date. He's not come on a chatting date. He came there to discuss a technical discussion between you and all the people. And your motto is how to kill his time. If you kill his time, what the people doing mistake? Interviewer ask a question, for example, what are joins? Okay, 5 seconds. You are answering, sir, joins are used to fetch data. Left join, right join, inner join, cross join, outer join. Done. You keep quiet. You know what happened? You just you compress this discussion within 30 seconds and you give that ball again to the interviewer. Ask me next question. You don't have to do this. Learn the trick how to give interviews. You have to explain this answer and try to use some words so that your next question comes from there. For example, suppose interviewer asks you, what is function procedure? Difference between function and procedure. Very common questions. Almost everybody go and face this question in the interview. When I asking what is function procedure, people are giving answer what is function, what is procedure. The 3-4 differences they know or they prepared, they give that answer. It is not wrong. It's correct. But think about it. If 100 people go for that interview, all 100 give the same answer. Why interviewer will get selected? The people who got selected, how they answer? They go with the basic definition, function, procedure. Then they use some words. For example, suppose I am giving interview. I will say, for a DML statement, in function, if I write DML statement, function used for compute something, procedure used for execute something. Execute means insert, update, delete. Function used for select data. If I write DML inside a function, we cannot call that function a select statement. Then I use again a word. But if I use pragma autonomous transaction, then I can call that function. You know what happened? Interviewer next question is, what is pragma autonomous transaction? He don't want to ask. Listen the trick. He does not want to ask you what is pragma autonomous transaction. You told him to ask me what is pragma autonomous transaction. Maybe his mindset is something different, but you have to play your own game. You have to make that trick to make interviewer ask me next question. He's asking function procedure. Maybe his next question will be, he can ask you to write a code of a procedure. But you told him, ask me what is pragma autonomous transaction. When you're explaining pragma, then use a word. It is basically challenging the acid property. Next question, what is acid property? Are you guys getting my point? How they lead the interview? You have to keep the ball in your court. Getting my point? Guys,
Yes.
tell me yes or no. If you
Yes.
understand, yes or no.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Maybe in the
Agree.
tomorrow session, maybe not today. We are going to start in 2 more minutes. Suppose sometime the difference between delete and truncate. It's very common question. Delete and truncate difference. Very common. I teach in all my classes always, right? And all my the free sessions I'm giving. I'm always teaching you. What is delete and truncate? When this question comes, everybody knows the answer. Guys, everyone knows the answer. How you get selected? Have you ever think about it? Your answer will reflect that you are coming from a college background or you are showing a 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 10 year, 20 year experience. That will come from your answer. Otherwise, that answer everybody know. The college student, third year, BTech third year, they knows about what delete and truncate. They can give the answer. But you have to crack the interview. Suppose I'm giving the answer, I can say, okay, delete will reset the high water mark, sorry, truncate will reset high water mark and delete will not. Interview next question is, what is high water mark? This is what you have to do for each and every topic. When you are solving questions, SQL question, guys, SQL question comes and you have to write a SQL, for example. Stop memorizing the SQL. Learn the trick. What is SQL? SQL is just a structured query language. A language by which me and you are communicating to each other. Same, a language by which me and database are communicating to each other. For example, suppose I'm taking the first name. Suppose Avinav name here, Avinav Singh. Take an example. Suppose Avinav, I'm basically from UP, so I know only two languages, Hindi and English. I'm considering, suppose Avinav is from South India. Avinav knows Tamil and Telugu, for example. If Avinav wants to talk to me, and if Avinav start speaking his Tamil or Telugu language, and I start speaking Hindi language, we cannot communicate to each other. So we come for a common language, English, by which me and Avinav will communicate to each other. Same thing, if I want to communicate to the database, and I go here, for example, and I wrote here, suppose, give me all data from, take a table, for example, give me all data from AB underscore employee. English wise, perfect. This is a pure English, no problem. Anybody who can read this, they understand that Vishal wants to say he wants to see all the data from AB underscore employee table. But if I run this command, does database will run it? No, unknown command. Why? Because this is not a SQL. SQL is a language by which we are talking. And the writing the SQL query, the syntax is the grammar. Just like we're writing English as a grammar, subject plus verb plus object. When you combine these three, then become a one sentence. Same in SQL. When we write our syntax, that is called a grammar. And that grammar we are going to learn. Once we learn about the SQL thing, whenever the question comes in front of you, that is, I am going to teach you how to write SQL and how to understand the SQL is. When the question come in front of you, you automatically know that here I'm going to use analytical function, or going to use aggregate function, or going to use lead, or going to use lag, or going to use case, or going to use rank, or going to use dense rank. This automatically comes in your mind. You do not have to memorize or anything from the SQL side. SQL is all about trick. We are going to learn tricks. If you are guys in my WhatsApp groups, there are multiple questions people are asking in the WhatsApp, right? And we are discussing about, for example, some question is coming. Write a SQL query to find out total number of employees in each department, or write a SQL query to find out total number of transactions done by each user. So that is the trick. Whenever you see this question, total number of transactions done by each user, I already discussed so many times in all my group. Whenever you heard these two words, each and every, you have to read that particular sentence 2 to 3 times and try to pick that what is my trick. Whenever you heard each and every, it means group by. That is the means I am going to use aggregate function here. Each user, group by user. Each customer, group by customer. Every city, group by city. Each client, group by client. Every job ID, group by job ID. That is what we are going to learn in each and every class, whatever the syntax is. I'm going to learn from SQL, to all the topics of SQL from the basic concept class number 1 to class number 7, because most of the people even don't know that what is the difference between primary key, unique key, super key, candidate key, surrogate key. People don't know. If you're able to answer 2 examples, give me why surrogate key are using, or why the use of surrogate key and unique key and candidate key and primary key, you are not able to, most of the people not able to answer as a question as per the explanation. That is what coming in the interview. Interview, they make a scenario and ask you how to design it. What do you think? What will happen? The data will come. So scenario based question for all the senior people, mostly senior people, I'm telling you, more than 10-year experience. All your scenario based question, all 100% is based on the basic concept. Because the concept which is advanced concept, the straightforward question will come. The basic concept will lead to each and every scenario based question. So that is what I am. And we are going to discuss this class, each and every topic. We are not left any topic. If you see the brochure prepared by one of my student, I haven't prepared this brochure, but yes, each and every topic we are going to discuss, what we are going to learn, SQL, PL, SQL, performance tuning. That is my whole motto, right? That is, oh, sorry. I have provided the notes after each and every class. You all can saw that notes. Notes will become like this. Okay, if you open, I'm opening any notes of class number 11. I'm opening this notes. What order I am discussing. This question is coming. What is happening? Our print screen will be there. Whatever discussing in the class, the same print screen will be there. Why I'm giving notes? Because notes are helpful for you for the time of revision. Even I give you the videos, nobody has time. I can give the videos. Previously, I haven't given the videos before my batch B24. But from B24, B25, I start giving videos because of Arun sir told me this. Definitely, yes. But the reason is I want people to come in the class. If you think that you have the video, that is a negative mindset to everyone. Okay, I have the video. I will go and check somewhere someday. That day will never come. Nobody ever watched the video. That is my personal experience. I know that because no one has time. So that's why I'm giving you notes. When you have the proper notes, it's very easy for you. So go and revise the notes as whenever you want. You can just open. This is what we shall discuss. What Vishal is doing. View we shall discuss in the class. Okay, this example we did in the class. If you come in the class and read the notes within 48 hours after the session done, within 48 hours, if you go and read that notes, you automatically revise each and everything. That is what we are going to do. So
Vishal,
my
this video
notes
thing
contain.
reminds me of one thing. Let's say one of the students is getting married, right? And he invites all of us, all 85, 90 people that we have. He invites all of us. They are all his close friends, and we say, no, we won't come to your marriage. We will just see the video after 2 months and we'll enjoy. Will it be the same level of enjoyment? Will it be the same level of fun? Will it be the same for that fellow or you? No, no.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
right.
same about the classes, what Vishal said. People think that they will do videos, they learn from videos. Nobody learns from videos at all.
And not only that, the reason you have to wasting a lot of time. I'm giving videos. I'm not saying no. Right? Previously, you know what? In my class, I haven't given the videos, and all class have the full attendance because they know that Vishal sir will not give the video. But now I can see that people think, okay, let's enjoy this evening with somewhere. Okay, let's go and watch the movie. Okay, let's go and play cricket this time, and I will watch the video. That I will watch the video, that will never happen. That I know. So please devote your time. That is for you, right? It help you. Very simple, right? And we are going to discuss. You saw that notes, how the notes will become. Each and every topic will become. Each topic you can see that I'm discussing each topic. What these all things are print screen from the class. Whatever question we discuss, same example I will take the print screen and paste into the notes, so you understand. Okay, yes, this example we shall give in the class. That is how we shall explaining in the class that what is happening. It is written everywhere. My exception, function call, delete, insert, anything we can do. That is what is happening. All scenario based question whatever we're discussing, that also come in the same class. Ref cursor we're discussing, ref cursor is here. What any topic, whatever topic we are discussing, that topic contains each and everything from start to ending. Function procedure we're discussing. See these examples, what the function is, how I'm creating, what is happening, how to write, which type of questions will come into the interview, right? How to write the functions, doing this practice, which type of questions come in the interview. I'm not able to open WhatsApp here on this laptop. Otherwise, in the WhatsApp group I'm sending, I will create a separate group from B28, B27, B25, B same way. And each and every group, after each and every topic start and end, you will get the questions as well. And my notes, for example, collection as a topic, mutating trigger as a topic, ref cursor as a topic. Normally in interview, nobody asks you to write a ref cursor. Nobody will ask you in the interview, right? Normally, that write a collection to do this. Or for example, write a pipeline function to do this. But in the notes in the class, we are discussing everything thoroughly so that when you open your notes at the time of your project, real time project, you can just open the notes and copy paste the same thing in the real work. And we are here even the session done. Our relation is not only for the session B28 or B29. Session done is still our relation will be there. We are not like global temporary table. The session done, data done. It's not like this. We are here as a permanent table. Whenever you need us, we are definitely here. But we want you to put your effort and learn from us and anyone who is there. So do you guys understand the pattern? Any question you have before I'm starting the session? Real class is going to start. Okay, so yes, Prashad, you raise hands, ask your question before I'm going to start.
Hello, Vishal. Hi, Arun. So I have been following WhatsApp and sessions and LinkedIn as well. So I'm an experienced guy, but I'm not into the DBs and all. But since I have a question, like I'm a non-technical guy, so I'm into healthcare. So how would you help non-technical people in terms of learning SQL? Like they're not aware of how RDBMS works and all. So are you going to run the shows like from the scratch, or are you only going to concentrate on the interview
Tell me one
perspective?
thing, Vishal. Before you answer, I have a very funny question for him.
Good.
So, what's your language you speak at home?
Telugu.
Telugu, right? So, if you had to teach Telugu to, let's say two kind of people come to you. One is a technical guy, one is a non-technical guy. How do you teach Telugu to him if they want to learn from scratch?
We'll go from the basics.
Right? So, same is SQL. It does not matter whether you are a technical person or a non-technical person. If you understand the fundamentals from the basics and cover cover the demo with the examples, cover it with the scenarios, topic by topic. So Vishal goes very sequentially, one topic after the other. And if you just follow along the class, if you are committed to the class, even I will tell you, even a 10th class person who is not as capable as you probably are, then even a 10th, I can guarantee that even a 10th class person will perform better than MSc people. I've seen it personally. Vishal, go
Yes.
ahead.
And Prashad, one more thing. As you said that you are from non-IT, the same thing you said. SQL is all about a language. The problem is not you. The problem here for the senior people think, right, who are already in IT from 10, 15 years, Vishal is teaching from because my first class number 1 to class number 7. Class number 1 to class number 7, we are going to discuss the all basic concept. And my class number 1 to class number 7, which contains 30% of your interview, irrespective of your experience. If the people having more than 20-year experience, even they go for interview, my class number 1 to class number 7 will lead you. So I am going to start from scratch. Some people can think that, okay, I know this. It's okay. Why Vishal teaching me delete and truncate? Why Vishal teaching one scenario-based question? But the question, suppose one interview, I'm telling you one interview question.
In
Maybe I
fact,
will
in
discuss.
fact, in fact, Vishal, if people have heard that video, your student from Europe, he is contacting us 3 years after the class was finished, and he says, "Sir, even today when I want to prepare for the next higher position, I go back and refer to the same notes because he also thought he had some knowledge of SQL when he joined, and he thought." I don't need to learn the basic. I'm better than everybody else, or whatever he may have thought. But later on, he admitted in the video also, later on when he was doing performance tuning, he realized how the how the initial bricks have been laid for him so that by the time you do performance tuning, which is comes towards the later half of the class, Then he became so confident he understood why Vishal taught in a particular style and method. So don't worry about whether you are a
Don't worry
Telugu,
about this,
a
Vishal.
Maharashtrian, a Kannada, or whether you are from England, China, Japan, Russia, Nigeria, or the remotest village in India. With Vishal, at least that thing is completely covered.
I will cover each and everything, Prashad. Don't worry. Each and every scenario question I will cover in the class, right? And you have, and we are here. Obviously, you have to put your effort, right? But yes, we are here to help you in each and every scenario. What we are going to do, right? Yogesh, you ask your question before I start. Yogesh, you raise hands.
Yes. On the WhatsApp group, there was one message in which you have mentioned that there will be four classes for
Mhm.
first four classes, but later that message, I mean, I don't know why it was deleted. So I didn't get the context why it was deleted and what was that four
Maybe
message was.
maybe some spelling mistake or something. That's why it was got deleted or
No,
nothing
no.
like
I
this.
mean,
So
oh,
the first four classes is here because most of the people pinging me, sir, what is the price of the course? Nobody asked about fees. In the last 40 minutes, I'm not discussing a single word about fees. And even I told you one more thing when the class start, that forget about only for the SQL session. You can come to COE for any other your career advice related to your resume, to your LinkedIn. So next step, so what to do, sir? I'm stuck here. I'm not able to do that work. Or what can I do for my future? Nobody will ask you single fees for that.
So the
And
first
you
four
want to ask
classes
you
are
the fees.
the first four classes are typically kept free because people get used to the style of learning. People get comfortable with how the topic is being taught. People get comfortable with, for example, if you can understand, if you feel that the first class you understood something, next class added value, third class added some more value, so after four classes, typically then is a formal enrollment. So there's a separate group which is typically created where you can formally do the processing of paperwork, and paperwork meaning like you can formally enroll. So
Yes. So don't
we
worry
we
about
so
that.
is it?
Don't worry about that now, Yogesh. Just come to the class. Go to my next 4 5 sessions. Let's see how it goes. If you like it, you can continue. If you don't like it, stay in the group. Ask your question whenever you have. And I am asking a question every day. If you know that I'm from last 3 4 days, yes, I'm busy a little bit. But yes, I'm always putting the question of the day. People are asking their questions, giving answers, right? And try to come here and just we can discuss about all these things. So don't worry about this, Yogesh. If you have any question particular that Vishal, I don't know this step, or I have some question I'm preparing from maybe LinkedIn, or maybe one of my friend asked this question, or I gave an interview and I faced this question. In my group, we are posting everyday live questions as well. There are more than 20,000 people. If you talk not 20, more than I think 30, 40,000 people in all the groups, right? Even the Facebook groups, and they are giving me questions every day. Sir, I go toward the interview. This is the question. I took the same question and put into the group as it is, so that you guys will know what type of questions coming in the market, which type of questions coming here in each and every day. So this is the whole purpose. So you guess it may be some spelling mistake or something, that's why it was deleted,
No, no.
nothing else.
I mean, yeah, sorry to interrupt. So I believe Arun has given the correct, I mean the better explanation that yes, we will be getting next 3 to 4 classes to decide whether we want to go ahead with the enrollment and or not, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, fine. Thanks, Rita.
Yes.
One more
Okay.
thing. Okay, fine. That's it from my
And
side
Yogesh,
for the
there is
time
no
being.
demo. When I'm starting today, next few minutes. And the next
No, no.
fifth class will be continue of that four class. I'm not going back to
Uh-huh.
start the same thing.
No, what I got confused that you are conducting this first class 4 times due to the
No, no, no,
time
no. It's not,
difference.
not, no. I'm not
Okay,
going to take
fine, fine,
four time the class.
fine, fine. I clear. I got my point
Yes,
clear.
Adil, ask your question. Raise hands, Adil. Any question, Adil?
Hello.
Adil Arslan, you raise
Yeah,
hands.
yeah, yeah. Hi, sir.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Adil, ask your question. We can hear
Yeah,
you.
you said about the recording videos, right?
Yes.
So the recording videos you will provide. Can we download the recorded videos?
No, no. You can just go and view the recorded video. I will give access to your email ID.
So
See,
for how many months it will be there?
as many months you want, how many months you want. I want you to get selected in 3 months.
Okay.
This is what I want. What do you want?
Usually what happens
2017,
is,
2018, you want to watch the same video preparing interview? Then someday I
No,
will
no.
prepare.
Mhm.
one of the let me say two things to the third person who asked. Number one, like Vishal said, he wants you to get selected in 3 months, not continue watching SQL videos for a lifetime. Lot of people have gimmicks in the market, and what they do is they say you have access lifetime. Now you tell me my age is, I can tell you my age. My age is 52. If I keep if I if when I was 25 I did SQL, or when I did at 20 years old, do you think I will keep watching SQL videos until I'm 60? These are only market
Like
gimmicks
that.
to to make a fool out of you. And
Mhm.
plus the other thing that happened is, initially Vishal said, okay, let me give videos to people. You know what people started doing was, they started making copies of the videos and they started
And
selling in the
selling.
market. And so
Mm.
therefore, to stop unwanted
Someone
people
offer
from doing
me,
this,
someone on the Facebook offer me my video to myself in 1,000 rupees. Do you
yeah,
know that?
they said,
Mhm.
Vishal, for this much of dollars or this much rupees, we will offer you an expert video which we loved. And Vishal talked to me, and Vishal was laughing away to glory.
That was happened, but yeah. Okay, so let me start, Arun
Okay.
sir. Thank you
Thank you,
so
sir.
much for all your time, Arun sir. If you want, you can go and sleep. You already awake till whole night. So many seminars Arun sir is doing. Every weekend we are doing seminars related to finance topic, to reading books, from Excel sheet to Power BI, from Azure to Databricks. Each and every seminar we are doing on the whole what I can say, whole weekend. So Arun sir, I saw your message in the morning 5 a.m. means whole night of India. आप जाके सो जाओ आप. It's better you can take some rest, Arun sir. I'm starting the class, guys, everyone. Okay, so thank you, Arun sir, for all your thing. So first thing, we're starting learning SQL, guys. The class is starting. Okay, and I will send the notes whatever discussed today. First of all, if you want to download a tool, you can. I am advising, don't waste your time to download any tool. Our motto, even I am going to base mainly on the Oracle because my laptop contains Oracle, but all the examples I am going to give that contains Oracle and Microsoft SQL Server both. You are going to put yourself in the market that you do not have to say that I am an Oracle developer, or I am a Microsoft SQL Server developer, or I'm working on Oracle from last 4 years, I'm working on MS SQL from 5 years, or I'm working on MySQL from 2 years. You don't have to say anything, right? What you have to say is, so who is asking what is the WhatsApp group? Just give your email ID. If you are not in the WhatsApp group, give it. If anybody, any of my WhatsApp, that's okay. Otherwise, give your email ID here. Okay. So whatever you're going to market yourself, that you are a database person. All RDBMS are same. Does not matter working on Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, MySQL, Postgre, Informix, Sybase, DB2, MariaDB, Teradata. All databases are same. The concept of RDBMS are exact same. Little bit here and there, that's completely okay. If you go for an interview, for example, suppose if you go for an interview and they're asking Oracle, and suppose your resume is MS SQL Server, they will never reject you because your resume mentions MS SQL. Or suppose vice versa, requirement is for MS SQL and you know Oracle. Nobody ever reject your resume that you know Oracle, because the reason is database concept are same. It's all about how you project yourself. To project yourself as you are a database person rather than working on a MS SQL Server from 3 years. It's not like this, right? So that is what you have to do. Yes, Anil Yadav, if you are a DBA, so please leave that DBA path, because there is no job in the market on DBA more. Keep learning new, because when the cloud comes, things are little bit, the jobs for DBA little bit less. So that's why it's more focused to learn on the real technology. Okay, so you don't have to download any tool. If you have, you can download this SQL Developer. Is a free tool available on the Oracle website, or always better to go here and let's see how to run. Go to Google, write live SQL. You do not have to download any tool. The reason is, our motto is that you have to get a job. When you get a job, grab a job in a company, the company will give you a laptop and then everything will be installed. Your job is not to install softwares. So please do not waste your time. to install Oracle first or install MS SQL Server first, install their libraries, make their folders, manage this and that. You have to learn concept of database. So better online tool. That tool is completely free with the current version. You can do everything. Go Live SQL, click on Oracle Live SQL. See here, 2 points are coming, right? You can click, you have to create your account first, right? Suppose I'm clicking here, start coding, or maybe I can click here, 19C, whatever, anywhere you can click this one, these two versions. Option is coming, sign in. Suppose I'm clicking sign in here. I will send each step into the notes, don't worry. I have an account, I will create. You do not have account, create account. This link you have to create. You go here, it asks just a one-page link will open. That's it. Just one page account is created. Your email address is your real email address because it comes for verification. Password, retype password, name, whatever you want, you can give. Job title, you can give anything that will work, right? Company name, you can do anything that will work. Phone number, you can give any phone number that will work, right? So see this is working fine. Job title working fine. So you don't have to give any particular information, anything you can give. You just need to create an account. Your account is created. Once your account created, then you can directly go and do your coding here. I can go, for example, signing in. I'm using my username, password, sign in, password, sign in. I'm able to log in here, start coding. Done. I come here, I can write my query here. See this. That is my query. Done. I'm able to write query. I will discuss about all these queries. What is this? So I'm starting from scratch. So my first thing, what I told you today in the last 2-3 minutes, that you do not have to waste your time to install softwares. That is my point. If you want, you can go to oracle.com or microsoft.com. You can download Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, MSSM, or Oracle, this tool, Oracle SQL Developer. These all are free tools available on your website, Microsoft Oracle. You can go and download from there if you want. But I took all my sessions here so that you don't have to worry about it. I will take session here as well so that you know that, okay, how to practice here. That is very much comfortable to work on it. So we are going to start database. So we are going to start what is SQL. As I told you, SQL is what? Structured query language. Structure query language. A language. Okay, forget about my spelling mistake sometime, guys. Okay. So a language by which we are talk each other, talk to database, just like we are talking to database. That is what. Yes, technical guru, ask your question. You have a question, you raise hand. No question? Okay. So, okay. So when we're talking about SQL, we are going to talk about the first thing what we learn about the database field is the tables. That what is table? I'm going to start from what is table is. Table means just like an almirah or cupboard in your house. Everybody has a almirah, or you can say cupboard in your house, right? What cupboard means? You are putting your clothes. For example, in my house, I have one cupboard for myself. Okay, I have another cupboard which my wife is using to put her clothes. I have another cupboard where my kids are used to put the clothes. That is what we are using. Almirah, we can say here almirah, or you can say cupboards where the clothes are there. Seriously, is there anybody else facing this problem? The voice is breaking.
No, sir.
No.
This is fine.
No, sir.
Oh, that's
It's fine.
That's clear.
okay. In the same way, just like almirah and cupboard, we have database tables. Just like almirah and cupboard used to store clothes, in the same way, tables we are used to store data. They are using data. Just like we have different type of tables in my house. For example, suppose for example, my house contains a dining table like this. I have a side table like this. I have maybe a breakfast table like this. Maybe I have a patio table like this. Different types of tables in my house. Same way, different types of tables in the database. There are mainly 4 types of table. That is the first interview question. Difference between heap organized and index organized table. That is the first question. There are mainly 4 types of tables in the database. One is called heap organized. Number second is called index organized. Number third is called external tables. And number fourth is called temporary tables. The first question in the interview is difference between heap organized and index organized. The basic fundamental, what is tables? Tables are basic fundamentals of storage the data. Just like we're talking about camera, the pixels are the basic fundamental. The first thing, when you're talking about any length, the centimeter, millimeter, or meter, whatever you can say, or if you are suppose weighing something, so pounds or kilograms or grams or your basic fundamentals of weight, same way tables are the basic fundamental of storing the data. There are mainly four types of table: heap organized, index organized, external tables, and temporary tables. Let's talk about heap organized and index organized. That is the first interview question. Take an example like this. Suppose this is my dining table in my house. Okay, think this example. I came from outside. Okay, dining table is used to do lunch or dinner, correct? Dining table. I came from outside and I just go inside my house and I put my car keys here. I put my car keys here and just go somewhere on the upstairs. That's all. My kids came from the school. They put their school bag on the same dining table. That is happening in most of the houses, right? They put their school bags on the dining table and go back somewhere to play. Suppose my wife came from somewhere. She put her handbag here, right? And go from somewhere. Again, I came, I put some books here. Again, suppose someone else come, he put something here. Please mute when not doing. On this particular table, right, which I'm so-called a dining table, I'm putting each and everything. Whenever I'm coming or anybody come, I just put a new thing here. Just put a new thing. It means putting the things on this particular table, I'm not thinking twice. I just thought this is a table which has some space, and whatever I want, I can just come and put. It is my dining table, my laptop, my car keys, my goggles, my suppose my kid's school bag, my wife handbag. Whenever she's coming, they just put and dump on this particular table. This is basically heap organized table. So by default, each and every table we are creating into the database is a heap organized table. By default, all tables are heap organized table because whenever we insert a new row, whenever you insert a new row, right, or we get a new data, a new row will be inserted into the table very easily. But the problem is here, suppose we want to select a data, or I come out, I suppose I came from upstairs and I want to find my car keys. On my dining table, I have hundreds of stuff on my dining table. So finding my car keys will take time. Maybe I will just go and remove the newspaper from here, or my books from here, or my wife handbag from here, or my kids school bag from here. Where is the key? Where is the key? Where is the key? Then I found the key. Searching can take time. But when I'm putting my stuff on this table, I never think twice where to put my car keys. Or my kids never think twice that where to put their school bag or lunch bag. We just came and dump and go. That is what heap organized. Heap organized table in a database concept. Heap organized table by default, each and every table is a heap organized table because whenever we insert a new row or whenever we get a new data, a new row inserted each and every time. That is called heap organized. Whenever we call about index organized table means the tables will be organized through an index. Same concept in Oracle and SQL Server. When we talk about SQL Server databases, see, I'm going to start the same way. Who is asking Vishal how to start? I'm starting today from the tables. My class number 1 to class number 7, where my speed little bit faster as well. Let me tell you, everyone. My speed is faster from class number 1 to class number 7. Okay. And I'm starting from the basic concept of the database. So a little bit faster. Because yes, theoretical concept, but I want everyone should know because 30% of the questions are coming from here. And all scenario based, 100% of the scenario based questions coming from here. They can ask a scenario based question, ask you in this scenario what to do. So if your concept is clear, you're able to answer. Okay, one second. In SQL Server database, same. Typically, heap organized, all tables are heap organized until and unless we haven't created the cluster index on the table. What is cluster index? What is indexing? Don't worry about it. We will discuss each and everything. I'm just giving you the perspective of heap organized and index organized. So all table by default is called as a heap organized table because the data just come and insert the data. that as it is. But index organized table, once we create the index organized table, data will be organized in a particular way. Just like in Microsoft SQL Server, the people who knows about it, once you create a cluster index on a primary key, cluster index created, the data is sorted on a particular key column. Same way, in case of organized index, the data will be copied, data will be properly managed. The benefit is what? Suppose this is my dining table, and I decided that if anybody will come from books, this section, any important like wallet, purse, keys on this section, or for example any handbag, laptop, this section, and this is for clothes or something. So suppose my kids come, they want to put their clothes, so that they cannot randomly put here, they go to a particular place and put here. I have to put my car keys, I come, I'd randomly not put anywhere, this area assigned for suppose car keys, wallet, mobile, so I put here my car keys, my mobile, my wallet. So things at the time of putting the data, it will take time. I have to find out which space where I go and where I put my table, where put my stuff, or where this new row going to insert. Inserting data will take time, but selecting data, for example, I came downstairs and I want my car keys. If my table contains hundreds of things, I know my car keys are here because I already designated an area for the car keys. So selection of data can be faster. That is called index organized table. Let's see how to create it. I'm giving an example to everyone to create index organized table. Let's see. And the rule is, I'm giving this question come in the interview. Can we create index organized table without a primary key? Right? Can I create any other index on the index organized table? These type of questions will come in the interview. Let's see. I'm creating an index organized table in front of everyone. Let me see. I'm creating a table. Let's see. Create table. That is, I will discuss about all the syntax and everybody don't about it. I'm just telling you the difference. What is heap organized, index organized? The whole motto of this particular example is to give a difference: heap organized, index organized. Let's see. Suppose I'm creating a table. Create table. Batch 29. Okay. I'm writing here. Suppose ID, number, primary key. What is primary key, why you wrote like this, what is number, that all I will discuss. I'm just showing you how the table looks like. So focus on these particular two things: heap organized, index organized. I'm writing here ID, number, primary key. Suppose for example, I'm writing here description, and this all example will get in the notes, don't worry. Description, I'm writing suppose varchar to 30. I'm sorry. What is this varchar to 30? What you wrote at 30? Everything I will discuss. Whole focus is here: heap organized, index organized. Go topic by topic. Suppose I'm writing here what is map information. I'm writing here varchar to suppose 20. And then I'm writing here, I have to write in the last organization index. Once we, how do you know this table is index organized table? At the time of creating, I have to write here organization index. I'm telling you what difference will come. Let's see the data. Index organized table is just like SQL. Please mute. Who is not speaking, please mute. Index organized table, when I create, data will be automatically sorted. Sorted means, let's see, I'm giving an example. Let's see the example. For example, here, let's see, only 2 columns will be there, so that it's easy to insert the data. Okay, I'm writing it here. Table created. I wrote here organization index. First question: if I do not write this, it will not create the. If I don't create the primary key, for example, the first rule: if I do not create the primary key, can I create an organization index table? No, that is the rule. Suppose I'm removing this primary key, and I want to create one more table, same table, and I wrote in the last organization index. When I wrote organization index, it means I'm trying to create index organized table. I'm creating, let's see what happened. No primary key constraint found. You cannot create an index organized table without primary key. It is not possible. You cannot create a table without primary key. Sorry, you cannot create an index organized table without primary key. If I do not write this, then I'm able to create it, and this is called heap organized table. heap organize. Difference between both, let's see. I'm inserting some data. See the difference. Insert into batch 291. Suppose I'm writing. That is what? Heap organize, because not mention organize in index. If it is mentioned this, it means index organize. Not mentioning normal table either in SQL Server or in Oracle, both are heap organized. I'm writing insert into this values. Suppose I'm writing 1 1 1. Let's see. I'm inserting few records to all of you to see that, show the difference. 1. I'm inserting suppose 5. Suppose 4. Suppose 2. Data inserted, 4 records into the table. Record inserted. I'm writing here same thing. I'm going to insert into batch 29 also. See the difference between both. I'm inserting the same record into batch 29. Both record inserted. Let me do the data. Select star from batch 291. First thing. And I'm doing here select star from. What is this select star from? Everything I will let you know, guys. Don't worry. If you don't know, don't worry about it. I'm showing you both the output here. Or let's go one by one output. Let's see. First, see batch 291. That is basically heap organize. The data how I inserted 1542, 1542. As it is, data is coming. Let's same thing I'm doing with batch 29. 1245. Data is sorted in a particular way because this batch 29 table is a organization index. It means index organized table. So what index organized table will do? When index organized table will be inserted into the database, it will always sort the data as per the primary key. Same concept in SQL Server, we can achieve index organized table by creating a cluster index on the particular table. We'll discuss about what is cluster index. I'm just giving you, because I'm expecting when you go for the interview after 3 months, all this topic we covered. Here, we are going to discuss what is index organized and heap organized, one of the most important question coming in the interview. So when we discuss, we can say heap organized table are the default tables whenever we create in the database. It means whenever a new row will come, a new data inserted into the table. Or you can say whenever a new data is coming, a new row inserted into the table as it is. Data is not organized. Data is not ordered. As it is, data you insert, same data printed here. That is called normal table, heap organized table. By default, all tables are heap organized, just like example I gave it here. All the things are coming into my dining table as it is. Benefit is what? That select insertion data is very easy as soon as we can insert. But at the time of selecting the data, if my heap organized table contains millions of record, it will tough to search the record from here. It took time. In case of index organized, data is organized. So if I want to go and check where is the data, so all data will be easy. It will take little bit time to selection, but data selection can be selection can be faster, but insert data will take time because I have to find out where to insert a particular row. So that is the difference between heap organized and index organized. Till here, anybody any question on heap organized, index organized? I'm just waiting. Ask your question. Anyone any doubt on heap organized, index organized? Okay, how do you know the table is index organized table? Interviewer can ask you because table already created into the database. Table is already created into the database. So how do you know that your table is index organized table or not? For checking this, suppose I can create a primary key, but I'm not creating heap organized. I create a normal primary key. For example, here, see this example. I don't write organized in index. Okay, I'm getting batch 292. That also I create a primary key, but this is not index organized table because I haven't write organized an index. So how do you find out a particular table is a heap organized table or index organized table? For checking this, we can go and check select star from user underscore tables. When you go user underscore tables, example, So whoever joined just now, Kumla, Sai, Harish, so we are about to finish in next 15 minutes. So when the classes will done, please come the class on time. It will help you. Jyoti, just give me 1 minute. When you go to select star from user underscore tables, user underscore tables is a data dictionary. Whenever we install any database, Microsoft SQL Server, Postgre, Oracle, MySQL, all database installed with their data dictionary. Right? You don't have to much worry about it. Just like in Oracle, it's called user underscore tables. In Microsoft SQL Server, it's called information underscore schema dot tables. Very simple, but it will contain the information of the tables we created. Suppose I go to here where table underscore name. What is like operate and all, I will let you know. Don't worry, guys. I just want to show you the information. Like, I want to show you here how do you know that this table is an index organized table or this table is a heap organized table. That is the reason I'm giving this example. See this here. Batch 29, there's a column called, let me go to the column name. The column is called IoT type. See, IoT type. This IoT type is IoT. When it is written IoT, it means these two tables are index organized table. When it is written IoT, these two tables are, I created, just created batch 29 table I created. This table is a IoT table, index organized table. So this IoT type column, IoT type column contains IoT. So when somebody can ask you, how do you know this table is a index organized or heap organized? So if I go to data dictionary underscore tables, and there is a column called IoT type, if that column contains the name IoT, it means it is an index organized table. Got it, guys? Okay, I'm just taking a 2-minute break. I'm coming. Somebody came at my door, guys. Just wait for 2 minutes. I'm coming back and I start. Jyoti, I will take your question within 2 minutes. Someone came at the door and let me open and come. Yes, guys, I came back. Thank you, everyone. So Jyoti, ask your question. Sorry, yeah, Jyoti, ask your question before I starting next thing.
Yes, sir. Sir, please explain the concept of primary key.
Sorry,
What is
Jyoti, what you said?
Primary key, sir.
Primary keys, I told you I will
Hello.
discuss each and everything. What is this primary key? How this is created? I'm talking about heap organized, index organized. Primary key, unique key, candidate key, surrogate key, super key, alternate key, all the keys. I will take a total 1 hour session for it. Right? So don't worry, Jyoti, I will discuss. Here my motto is to show you that if you see this difference, that heap organized table will randomly data insert into table. Data is not ordered. Random data I inserted in the 1542, but same thing when I do in the batch 29, select star from batch 29. If I do this table is index organized, so data is sorted 1 2 4 5. So this is called index organized. Data is organized in a way. In case of heap organized, data is not organized. As a data will come, a new row will be inserted. Just like my dining table example. When a stuff will come, we just put and stuff that put that stuff on my tables. This is called heap organized. Got it? Let me go two more things, guys. We'll discuss for 5-10 more minutes, but be in the class so that when we send the notes, at least I can send something. Only heap organized index organized will not send. Okay. So let's discuss one more thing. Whenever we talk, as I told you, SQL is a language, the language on which we are talking to each other. We know to discuss that which type of language we are, just like the different type of languages. SQL is also multiple type of SQL. You only have to learn 3 SQL statements. The 3 SQL statements I'm going to learn. The one I'm going to learn that is called DDL statement, data definition language. One is called DML statement, data manipulation language. One is called TCL, that is called transaction control language. Just learn these 3. You don't need anything else. Only learn the things what you need. DML means data manipulation. The manipulation means insert command, update command, and delete command. Whenever I'm inserting data, updating data, and deleting data, these 3 are considered as a DML statement. DML means when data will be insert, data will be update, data will be delete. So DML statements are used to work with the data in the table whenever I want to inserting data, updating data, deleting data. Why this topic is important, do you know, guys? In just 2 minutes, sorry, not 2 minutes, 5 minutes, I'm going to discuss a scenario based questions to all of you. That question can be asked from 1 year to 20 years in the interview related to the DDL and DML. Let's see how scenario based question will come. Okay, so next 5-10 minutes I'm going to discuss that question. But first understand what is DDL DML, then because that scenario based question comes from here. And this question is very popular for 10 year, 12 year, 15 year, 15 year, everybody in the interview. When we talk about TCL, TCL means transaction control language. Transaction means whatever we did, insert, update, delete, the transaction will be controlled by 3 things. One command is called commit, one command is called rollback, and one command is called save point. Commit means permanent save into the system. Commit means, you know, Salman Khan commitment of the Wanted movie, right? Once ever I did a commitment, I never listened to anybody. देखा है movie? देखिए Wanted? जब मैं commit कर देता हूँ तो किसी की भी नहीं सुनता. देखिए movie? नहीं देखी? देखिए ना? Okay. So same like commitment. Commit means data is permanent save. So once data is saved or once we write a commit command, we cannot revert it back. Commit means commit, done. Data saved permanently into system. That is Salman Khan commit, done. Rollback. Rollback means reverted back. If I did some mistake and I want my data to be reverted back, we can use rollback statement. And save point, if I want to roll back or if I want to save on a particular position, in this situation, we can save the data. Let's see this example, these 3 examples, then we are moving to the scenario based question. Just this example of one scenario based question, that's it. Scenario based question is very important, guys. Please don't miss that question, will come in each and every interview. Suppose I'm getting a table. Let's see if I have a table or not. Create table my city. Suppose I'm getting a table my city. I'm inserting a table. Suppose ID is a number, name is a varchar 2 20. Jyoti, you ask what is a varchar 2, what is this primary key? I'm coming to all these topics. Just go to DDL DML first. I'm going topic by topic, don't worry. But we need it, this one, so that's why I'm doing this. So I'm getting one table, create table. Table already created, so drop table my city. I will let you know what is this, just 2 minutes. Create table my city. My table is created. Let me try to insert some data into my table. Insert into my city, values. I'm inserting, suppose ID should be 1, city should be, for example, I'm writing UK. I'm inserting 4 records, for example. 1, I'm inserting, for example, 2, I'm inserting, for example, 3, I'm inserting 4, 2, I'm saying you are Mumbai, 3, I'm saying, for example, you are Chennai, 4, I'm example, for example, I'm saying you are Kolkata. I'm inserting 4 records. Once I insert 4 records, what is happening? My data insert into the table. When I go here and write, see this example, select star from my city. Select star. Somebody can call it star, somebody can call it all. Anything you can select all from or select star from. Any word you can use. I'm writing select star from my city. I can see the data. 4 records I can see. Suppose if I do rollback. Rollback every DML statement. I tell you there are 3 types of statement. 3 types of SQL statement we are going to learn. DDL, DML, and TCL. TCL has 3 parts: commit, rollback, save point. All DML statements is only insert, update, and delete. DDL statement: create table, alter table, right? Drop table, truncate table. These are DDL statement. All DML statement means insert, update, delete. It always followed by TCL. Means every insert, update, delete must be followed by commit, rollback, or save point. Suppose I'm writing here rollback. Rollback means revert back. So whatever I inserted, all data reverted back. See this rollback complete. If I go and see the data again into the table, there is no data into the table. Data gone because I did rollback. But suppose again let me insert the data and then I'm writing a commit. See this here, commit. Commit means data permanently save into the system. Now I can think this is my data. Suppose now I am doing a rollback. There is no impact. Why no impact? Because you already committed. Once something is committed, there is no rollback work. Why this important? Most of people maybe know about it, but let's understand it here because the scenario-based question come here on this. Rollback, reverted back. Commit, permanent save. Once something is committed, you cannot roll back. Just see one example on the save point, then I will go and do this one. Suppose I'm writing here, this is my table, my city table. I'm going to update records. I'm writing one update statement. See this here, I'm writing update my city. I'm telling you what is save point. Update my city. Set name is equal to, suppose I'm writing Noida. Suppose name is equal to Noida, where ID equal to 1. What does it mean? I will tell you what is update statement, don't worry. But I'm just trying to update my table city, setting this name which is UK for where ID is equal to 1. For this one, I'm setting which is UK, I'm setting this to Noida. I run this. One row updated. Update is what? A DML command. DML must be followed by commit, rollback, or save point. I'm just giving a save point here. This is how to write save point. Save point A. Just give any name. I'm writing A, for example. This is my save point. Save point means intermediately save, not permanent save into the system. Let's see the difference. I'm writing here and go and change one more thing here to Noida for ID is equal to 3. I go and check my record. See this, my table. One is changed previously. Oh, sorry, one is changed to Noida now. Let me go and change the same to another. Suppose for ID is equal to 3. ID 3 also, I will go and change this to Noida. This Chennai changed to Noida. One row updated. I go and create here. Suppose I'm writing save point B. After 2 statements, I create 2 save points. Save point created. Now, if I want to go the data is changed. What is Noida, Chennai? I'm refreshing Noida. Data change. But I haven't do commit and rollback. I did save point. Means till one point, data will be go and save. I'm writing here rollback to save point A. When I'm roll backing to save point A, it means data will be reverted back till the position here. Let's see what happened. Rollback complete, but not all rollback, only till A. When I go and check the data here, these 3 reverted back to Chennai. See what will happen here in this example. Let me repeat it again. This example, what happened? My record number 1 changed to Chennai, and I give his name till here, point name A. Again, record number 3 is changed to Chennai. Sorry, it was Noida, changed to Noida. And this name I can say you are B. When I make rollback, I say rollback to A. Till this point rollback. So whatever things After that, everything will be reverted back. So these three, which is basically Noida, is changed back to Chennai. Data is changed. That is called save points. Got it here? Understand, guys? Save point means it will revert the data. That is what save point is. Till a particular point, rollback is everything rollback. Commit, permanent save. Once something is committed, we cannot roll back once. Got it here? Let's come back to scenario based question now. The last question for today, guys. One difference between, and this is what we discuss, DDL, all DML statements. DML means insert, update, delete. They must be followed by commit or rollback. DDLs are permanent save. Once ever write any create table, alter table, create index, create sequence, you cannot revert back, or you don't have to write commit. This is permanent save into the system. That's it. DDL is auto commit. DDL is auto commit. Somebody ask a question. Suppose I'm altering a table. Altering a table means alter table. It means DDL command. How do you know it's a DDL command? DDL always come with the table keyword. Alter table, table name. Create table, table name. Create index, index name. The database object will come. Create sequence, sequence name. Create object, object. That will come. The database object name will come. It means it is a DDL command, and DDL is auto commit. Let's go and discuss about a scenario based question to everyone. I'm going to discuss a question here. Last question for today. This question for everyone. Let me create a table. I'm writing here. See, data people will say I have a table like this. Suppose create table A. I'm getting one table, for example. Guys, just 5 minutes. That's it for today's class. But see this question. ID number created. Let me insert some record into this table. Insert into A values. For example, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm inserting 4 records into the table. 4 records inserted into the table. Interview question. First interview question. Listen, everyone. I have a table. There are multiple questions come here. I have a table. I inserted 4 records. This question mainly come. This particular question I mainly come for less expensive, less than 1 year, 2 year, like this, of freshers. I have a table, and someone user insert few records in table in one session. Can other user can see the data? If you insert the data, it means you did a DML statement. Until you haven't write commit, you cannot see the data. And once I write here, suppose I'm writing a select star from A, I can see the data here. But if I do and make a rollback, I cannot see the data because data is not committed. I mean, data is not permanently saved. So when I do the rollback, data will be committed to the system. Done. Once I insert the data and I did a commit, it means data permanent save into the system. Even the data permanent save and I try a rollback, that does not matter at all because data is saved. Once something is committed means committed. Once you commit, you cannot roll back, data cannot go on. Currently exactly done. Now the question will come. Interviewer will say, I have a table. Listen this question. My table contains 4 records, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. Extra from 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, let me insert few more records into the table. My table contains 4 records. I'm inserting 2 more records. Number 5 and number 6. See this here. 5 and 6 are inserted into the table, right? After that, I am creating an index. Create index. Don't worry about index, what is command. Interview question is, I have a table. My table contains 4 records. And then, or I create an index on the table. Suppose I'm creating index, create index name. Okay. I'm creating a table. Don't worry about this. The interview just ask you create an index. Index created. Sorry. Column ID. I have an index created on the table. Index created. What I did, I have a table. my table contains 4 records already, right? That is committed. Then I insert 2 more rows. Then after I create an index, then I roll back the data. Tell me the scenario, how many record into the table? Let me repeat the question. Everyone, listen this. I have a table. My table contains 4 records. Okay, already previously table contains 4 records, which is my table currently. Then after I insert 2 more rows into the table. Insert 2 more rows. Then after I create an index into the table. And then I did a rollback. How many records into the table now?
Yeah, you shall. Only 4 records are there.
4 records.
6 records will be there.
Only 4 records.
See, this is the question. That's the interview question. Let me show you the data. 6 record into the table. That's an interview question. Why? Because whenever you are firing any DDL statement, create is what? Create is a DDL statement. Whenever you fire any DDL statement, the property of DDL is auto commit. DDL will first fire the commit in the database. So you created two record you inserted. Then after you create a commit. Sorry, then after you did a create statement. Create means DDL. Once the DDL comes, DDL is auto commit. So TDL property is whenever I will fire, I will first commit the data into the system. So DDL will committed the data. Once something is committed, you cannot roll back. So when I try the rollback, it doesn't matter at all. Data is not rolled back. Got it? Understand it here, everyone? Understand it? Any confusion here?
Yes, sir.
Here, once data is committed, once the DDL statement fired, it insert the data. Let me say a second scenario. This question is very common. Most of the people answer this question. Sir, if I create an index or create a sequence or create a table, whatever DDL fire means committed. Interviewer will now start tricking the question. They say, okay, my table contains 6 records. I'm creating 2 more records, 7, 8. Now I'm firing this syntax. See this. Listen, everyone. My table contains 6 records. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm inserting 2 more rows, 7 and 8. You can see that my table contains 7 and 8. Then after interviewer say, I will writing one command. Create index name, right? On, suppose same thing I'm firing. I'm firing one more command. Let's see, or let me remember this. I want to get the error. And the DDL gives error. Interviewer will tell you, I have my table contains 6 records. I'm inserting 2 records. Then I fire DDL. Then you answer just like people say are 6, because they know the answer that when you fire a DDL, a commit will fire automatically and commit will data committed. So your rollback will not work. So interviewer will twist the question now. Okay. Suppose I fire DDL and my DDL gives error. So see, this DDL will gives me error. You can see that. Now what happened? Now I go and roll back. Now what happened? Does these 2 record insert into the table or not? Tell me now.
No.
Yes.
Yes, Vishal.
No.
See this here again. That this question is a tricky question. Like in this scenario, the error will come. You can say this is a syntax error. Remember, when the error will come, this is a missing on statement is syntax error. Syntax error means database will not consider this a DDL. Syntax means your grammar is wrong. If your grammar is wrong, it means your statement is not a DDL statement. So when this error comes, database will consider this is not a DDL. So it will not insert the record. When I roll back, data will be reverted back. But suppose again, I'm inserting 2 more rows, right? Let's go here. I just write one more, same DDL I'm writing. If this DDL is fail again, this DDL is fail. This DDL will give error. That name is already used by an existing object. But this time, there is no syntax error. Grammar is correct. Database consider that you are a DDL. So even if you do this rollback, there is no impact. Data is permanent saved into the system. Let me repeat it again. That last question for today. I'm repeating it again, guys, everyone. My table, suppose I have a table contains 0 records. I have inserted 4 records. 4 record insert. Right? If I do commit means permanent save. If I do rollback, does not matter. Rollback does not matter. My table still contains 4 records. No confusion. Okay. Second scenario. My table contains 4 records already. I have inserted 2 more record inserted. 2 more insert. Then I fire DDL command. Remember, DDL is auto commit. So property of DDL is DDL will first fire commit, then DDL execute. So when I fire DDL command, DDL means create command, alter command, drop command, truncate command, modify command, anything DDL command I fire. When you fire DDL and then I do rollback, it means DDL means I commit fire. After committing, this rollback will no impact and my table contains 6 records. Now interviewer make a twist. He say you fire DDL and DDL gives error. Then what happened? If this error is a syntax error, like in this scenario, I'm getting like this. This is not a syntax. It gives error. Missing on keyword. Your syntax is wrong. Your SQL is wrong. Your grammar is wrong. If it is syntax error, then database will not consider this a DDL. And if I do rollback, the data will be reverted back. But if it is give error, but it is not syntax, something else error. For example, this example. Suppose I'm just starting here record number 9 and 10. I'm inserting again. Say this here. 9 and 10. My table contains 8 records. I'm inserting 9 and 10. 9 and 10. My table contains 9 and 10 record. Now I try to create this index, for example, or anything. Right? Or create a table, anything I'm doing. But this is syntax error. Or suppose I'm creating a table, forget about index. I'm creating one more table. Create table B. I'm writing ID. Syntax error, I'm not defining number here. Create table. Now another table I'm creating, but I'm firing a DDL. Syntax error. Then I go and make a rollback. Go to my table. These 2 records gone, which are inserted, they're reverted back. But suppose I'm inserted these 2 record 9 and 10, and I go create a correct table. Create table B ID number. Right? The table B already created, name is already used, but this is DDL, permanent DDL considered. Then I did a rollback. Go back here again. My data is still presented in the system. Because even if this command fail, but database considered that you are a DDL statement. This DDL will not run, but commit will run because this statement is a DDL statement. So that is the thing we learned today. This question is very common. It comes in multiple interviews everywhere. So thank you so much, guys. I will send the notes, whoever given the email IDs. And Suvaram, you raise your hand, ask your question. Suvaram, you ask your question, you raise your hands.
Yes, Vishal. Like if we commit the data will be stored in the database, right?
Yes, correct. Yes, you are audible. Yeah, correct.
So unless before commit, how the data how the data will be stored or where the data will be stored, like
data is stored into the table. Before that, we have a redo log buffer and undo log buffer. We'll discuss about it, redo log, undo log. I discuss about delete and truncate very soon. Then I will discuss about where the data will reside in between. The today topic is mainly mentioned here, right? The question is, what is tables? What is index organized and heap organized tables? These 2 things we discuss, and we discuss how index organized and heap organized will behave. And then I discuss what is DDL and DML commands. DDL means auto commit. DML means I need insert, commit or rollback. That comes with commit, rollback, and save point. Once something will be committed, you cannot roll back again. That is the thing we discuss. Where data will be saved, that redo log, undo log buffer. We'll discuss about a data truncate. We'll go topic by topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't give your email IDs here, guys. If you already give into the WhatsApp group, please don't give. This is only for the people who are not in the WhatsApp group. So if you are in the WhatsApp group, please do not give your email ID. Please do not give your email ID. I'm considering here for the people who are giving email IDs multiple times. Maybe you are not in the WhatsApp group. That's why. So please do not give your email IDs here again and again if you're already in WhatsApp group. I already added all email IDs from the WhatsApp group. I don't need it. Please don't give it to me. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, Yogi, ask your question. Just ask your questions. Any WhatsApp group. He's asking which WhatsApp group. Any WhatsApp group. Any of my WhatsApp group. So you are not in WhatsApp group, Rakshita Das. I'm giving my number. Just ping me hi on my number. I will add it to 4571 485 5571.
Hi Vishal, Sai here.
Yes, Sai.
Sorry, I recently joined. I'm very new to this session. I joined correct session. Whether I joined the new session,
Yes.
introduce section.
Yep.
Okay. I lately joined. Sorry, I missed.
Okay, no problem. That's okay. If you give your email ID, whatever we discuss, everything into that, the notes, and will be provided to all of you. Okay.
Okay, I given you my email.
Don't. If you give it to me, don't worry about it. You definitely get it. So you don't worry. And now I'm giving the answer. People